In the last video, we have talked about how to find the duplicates and print, right? In this video, let us talk about once we found the duplicates, we want to print all the duplicates once. We want to take their count and we want to print. So basically, we want to print the map with the key as the elements, the value as number of times they have appear, and this map should contain only the duplicated elements, or basically we want to print all the duplicate elements, right? So let's create that. So let us create a class duplicate finder count, and let me have a main method. Now let us take a string list of strings. So arrays dot as list, let us take the fruit names banana, then let me keep them duplicated also so that they will be filtered out in our result set. And then let us take banana also duplicate. Fine. So this is my list. These are all fruits. We have fruits. Now what I want to do is I want to create a frequency map similar to what we did earlier. So fruits dot stream dot, now what we have to do here, collect and collectors dot grouping by, collectors dot grouping by. Inside grouping by, we want to have this strings keys as it is. We don't want to disturb them. In value, we want to take their count, collectors dot counting. All right, now our frequency map has got created. We can give a name, frequency map. All right, now once we have created the frequency map, so frequency map dot, what we can do here, we can go ahead with entry set, the same thing what we did in the last code, the same we are going to do here. Dot stream dot filter. Now insert filter, what we want to do, we have this entry and then do entry dot get value. If it is more than one, those things we want to filter in our result set. We have filtered them. Now collect. Now there is some trick here. So if we just collect and convert into a list, those elements will come which has appeared more than once, right? Rather than that, we need to map and then collect, similar to what we did earlier, right, in duplicate finder. Now what we have to do is we have to map their key with their the items and value as the count of them. So for that we need to convert into a map, right? So what we can do, collectors dot to map. We have a collectors dot to map. Here the key has to be the elements. So we already have the entry. So map dot entry, and from this I can get all the keys. This becomes the map key, and for value, let me get all the values. Map dot entry get value, and now I should be able to store, and this gives me string which is the apple names and long as the count. Now this is our, let's say, result. Now let me explain again. So I hope you understood till this frequency map. How do we make this frequency map? So collectors dot grouping by, key is all these individual elements, and then collectors dot counting to take their count as the value. This is our frequency map. Now on that frequency map, we called entry set, we created a stream. Now we are filtering where entry dot value get value is greater than 1. So get value is nothing but the count. If the count is more than 1, those are the duplicate ones. Now we have also filtered out all the duplicate ones, but the requirement is we want to get all the duplicate ones with their count. So for that reason we need to convert them into a map with the key as all the values and map as their count. right? So now if I print this result, this should be printing what we are expecting. Let us see. So banana has appeared twice, apple has appeared twice, and these are only the fruits which are duplicate in our fruits array list, right? So this was the objective of this program, and we have achieved it. Now rather than doing this in 2 steps, we can also do in a single step. How? Let us see that. So we have this fruits, keeping this in multiple stages makes the implementation bit easy, but we can do in a single line also, but that will be a little bit overwhelming when you are starting with these streams. But let me show that. So fruits dot stream, now dot we can go ahead with collector, all right, and then collectors dot grouping by the same code what we have written there, and s, this is our key, and then value as collectors dot counting. Now till this point we normally get our frequency map. What we can do here now, we can go ahead with entry set, because at this point of time we have a map. We got a stream here, but we converted into a map by using grouping by. Now this map has to be converted into a stream again. So from this map we took the entry set, but this entry set has to be converted into a stream, and from that stream whatever we want to do we can do. So again we are going to do this same thing, right? That's it. Filter all the counts greater than 1, and then create a map with the individual these fruit names and value as their count. Now let me introduce a local variable, and this is a result in single stream, basically single line. All right, let me save this and print result in single line, and both the results should be same. All right, so these are all same. So this code could be bit overwhelming initially, so it's always good to break our thought process into our code and then go ahead with that. Okay, that will be able to, this will be more intuitive, by the way. Okay, but once you are used to writing stream, then this is the approach, and I mean this is how the code will be there in most of the projects, right? So yeah, this is the way to go. All right.